This thing is now out of date by 3 numbers and 2 phones. Hey guys, this is Dodoid. So yes, this is my Samsung Galaxy Note 4. I got this just when the S6 had come out. I had an S5, and then when the S6 came out, I got this Note 4. And it's a good phone, but I've had it for about a year and a half. It's about 2 years old now. So it's, you know, starting to show its age, lagging a little bit in some applications, and, you know, just overall becoming a little bit old. So I, of course, watched the Samsung Unpacked event, or I tried to, because the stream was completely broken. The YouTube player just kept crashing on all my machines, Hackintosh, Windows, Real Macs, you know, different hardware, everything. I tried all kinds of options. Eventually the way I did manage to watch it was through the seemingly not connected live stream on CNET, which seemed to not be related to the Samsung one and worked a bit better. Unfortunately it required Flash Player, which I don't like. So I had to use the built-in Flash Player in Chrome, which I almost never use Chrome. So, once I did watch it, the new phone looks pretty good. Iris scanner looks like a useful feature. I mean, we'll have to wait to see about accuracy, but I would consider upgrading even just for the edge display, the larger battery, and the new fingerprint reader. I unlock my phone with a fingerprint, but on the Note 4 it's actually a swipe. You have to sort of swipe your finger down it. And apparently the new ones are more accurate, they work better, they're quicker, so that'll be a good improvement, and if the iris scanning is any good, that's good too. So, one of the reasons I did not go to the Note 5 when that came out is because on my Note 4, you can actually pop the back off, and underneath you can get out your battery, your SIM card, and a micro SD. And the Note 5 did not have any of that access. All of the storage was internal, and the battery was not removable. The only thing you could access was the SIM card. The Note 7 has gone back on that a little bit. It does have a micro SD card slot now that takes a card up to 256 gigs, which is a good size. But I know what some people were really worried about was the fact that the phone lacks a removable battery. Now, in the time that I've had this Note 4, I have changed the battery once. Actually twice, but I'll explain the second time. The first time was because the battery that was in there, which I think I actually have here, yes, this battery was getting old. So I switched out for the one that's in there now. I bought a OEM battery and put it in, and it works great now. The other time, and this is the thing that people seem to be worried about with the Note 7, I have a set of spare batteries. I don't know where they are right now, but I have them. And I also have a little charging stand that you put the battery in, it charges, and then you can carry another battery with your phone if you think you're going to use it a lot that day, and if your battery that's already in the phone runs out of power, you take the back off the phone, put the new one in, and it's good. Some people are complaining that the Note 7 won't do this. It's kind of a shame that we're losing that feature, but I don't think it's all that much of a loss. So, as for changing the battery when the phone gets older and the battery starts to degrade, I honestly don't mind opening it. I don't think it's that much of a big deal to heat the back up, put the suction cup thing on it, pull the back off, take out the 12 screws or whatever the S7 has, and switch out the battery. I don't mind if I have to spend an hour or a year to change out the phone battery by going into the phone instead of just popping the back cover off. So honestly, I'm not that worried about the lack of a removable battery. What I am glad it has is the SD card. That is a feature. That is really a feature. And perhaps it's a bit less of a feature when the base model Note 7 is 64 gigabytes. But this Note 4 that I have, I think is a 16 gig phone. I think. And I'm okay with it being a 16 gig phone. Because I just have a micro SD in it. As I showed earlier, I think I have a 64 gig card. Yep, right there, 64 gig micro SD. And it works great. I put it in after I'd had the phone for a month or so. It was relatively cheap for the card, and I keep all kinds of content on there. My music and everything's on that card, and it works great. And I'm really glad that Samsung has brought that back with the S7 and the Note 7. Now, the Note 7 does have one more big feature, I would say a big feature, that I'm actually really interested in. And that is the fact that it's waterproof. Now, as I said, before I had this Note 4, I had a Galaxy S5. And the S5 was a waterproof phone with a few little weirdnesses. The charging port on the bottom had a little plastic flap that went over it that was meant to be closed to prevent water from getting in. I always felt that the flap didn't feel that secure. I'd take it out of my pocket and the flap was just open, so I never really trusted the waterproofness of that phone. But now that they're waterproofing right in the ports and not bothering with flaps that are just going to open anyway, I think that I would trust the waterproofing on the Note 7. Not that I'd go for a swim with the thing, but I would trust to use it in the rain, use it near a lake. That's a really good feature, and what's really impressive is that they've managed to actually waterproof the S Pen and the S Pen holder in the phone, which I can imagine was hard to do. So, those are my thoughts on the Note 7. Chances are there's a review coming soon, so subscribe if you'd like to see that, and until next time, bye. So, hi, I'm gonna do one of these little after the end card things because, I haven't been uploading videos on my regular schedule for about the past month. That is because from when school ended to the start of August, I was taking a 1-month break, from school, and from lots of YouTube. I did a few videos, I think. But now it's August, I'm back on regular schedule, so please expect your regular Dodoid programming. I'm not sure if this special release Tuesday Note 7 video is going to take the place of my Wednesday video, or if I will also produce a Wednesday video. Since this is a lazy Dodoid vlog, I might do something else small for Wednesday, like a bonus Dodoid or something. But certainly we have stuff coming up soon. I have some really good things planned, quite possibly the review of the Note 7, like I was talking about in this video. And I also have some other interesting things that you might be able to figure out by checking my Reddit comments and so on, or searching for my username on Google. So until next time, bye.